Welcome to the City of Gardens scenario for City Skylines Green Cities, and as you can see down the bottom here, we are approaching a population of 50,000, which is the next milestone in the process of winning this scenario. So I think this is going to be the last part, because all we need now is to grind out the remaining demand for the organic and local produce specialization, and I think that's exactly what I want to try and do in this part. And I think what we're going to do is start over here. Got some demand here, and what I want to do now is open up a kind of new front over here in Prospect Park. I think I've got the correct specialization over here. Yep. And we'll just speed it up a bit. We'll push through, get the 50,000. As I say, it's been, wouldn't say this scenario has been a massive challenge, but it's been very, very interesting, because we still got, if I zoom in here, you still got these office buildings here, which is in this new zoned area, which I created with this here, IT cluster. It says IT cluster is an office specialization that changes the office buildings into high-tech buildings. Oh, there we are. We've now got another 25,000. We popped the 50,000. So we've now got that. So all I need now is to push on to that scenario here. Some power cables in. Snick out those. Yeah, as I say, I'm not too sure how this office specialization works. I mean, it is saying that these offices need not enough buyers for products, but I'm not sure what products are being produced, because I can't see anyone actually delivering to this area. Where this specialization over here, see lorries delivering to it. If I show you this area here, see lorries making deliveries, but the offices don't seem to have deliveries. I'm not actually getting anything growing on this side either. A bit strange. And of course the industry here is kind of a bit inclined to de-zone some of this industry, so that I can put more pressure on the commercial here. Let's keep trying to fill this in a bit more there. This is what this art's going to be about, guys. It's just kind of packing the corners. It's probably a way of saying it. There's no real demand over here. What I could do is to get this through here is something like that, because I've zoned up this area here. Push that back a bit. I did do a slight modification here. Maybe we need to push this through here like that. And I may edit the video because at the moment it's just a question of finding through this. But what we can do, I still haven't unlocked the monuments, but what we might be able to do is drop in some unique buildings here. Let's see what else we got here. Sparkly Unicorn Park. Thought I'd completed that, but obviously not. Got here Traffic Park. Wow, that makes a lot of noise. We will just put that there. That will make everyone a bit happier. That should also produce a... Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. I think maybe put a fire station and a police station here. That should now, yeah, that will bridge through quite well. Let's check the water. Sewage treatment's getting a bit low. Better put some more in. We can drop some. We would get it down here. That should, yeah, that should fill in that demand. Power, we're looking good. And we can still look at some of the new buildings. I mean, obviously we got all this here. Ocean thermal plant. Oh, this has to be on the edge here, so let's produce 480 megawatts. That's twice that. And a lot of noise though. Interesting. What we can do is probably take out power lines now. I'll look here. Actually these. I probably don't need any of these at all actually. Yeah, they've connected through here. Right, it's starting to build up this side. Maybe we're put kind of drive the value up in this area. Right guys, after a little bit of nudging, the city has finally started to kind of kick into life. What I've started doing is putting down a metro connection here. And maybe from there. What I'm thinking of is kicking through here like this. So that effectively we're going to create a new, quite a large link here. We're going to start up here. Bring a new metro line down through here like this. Hopefully that will stimulate a flow of people want to move to this new area, because of course this will become a very, very attractive area to operate in. Connect that up like that. This is going to be over there. We've got a bit more demand for industry. I must admit I'm still kind of in a little bit of a problem with the industry, because you look here, it says we've got shortage of people who want to buy and stuff like that. We don't have the population that's growing, but at the same time we've still got this really substantial demand for various bits and pieces like the industry in the area. I think what I'm going to do is put a footbridge in over here. Oops, what I want, and take the mapping off. Just like that. Zone that. Don't really want that on the main highway. That should do make connection through there. I think we'll drop a park about there. That should connect through. Yep. Bring that online. And maybe we'll just keep zoning in this area here like this. Maybe a bit more side. Let's say this is just a blatant push now to fulfill this area here. See, we've got 11,000. I mean, I think what I will do is, I know I'm going to disturb all the another one there. Yeah, like that. So that effectively residents can walk all the way through, even if the traffic can't get through. And of course, a bit of a problem here. Residential here, so I think actually what I could do, how are we doing for education wise? High school's got very low. Elementary school's got low, so maybe we'll drop an elementary right next to the metro station. How about a high school? High school's getting borderline as well, so I think we'll do exactly the same. I mean, what kid doesn't want to go to school on the underground or metro? I mean, that would be cool. Wish I could have done when I was a child. And of course we've got this area here, which is kind of just flapping in the wind a little bit here, and don't know what else we could get. Look, so we've got massive demand now for, but at the same time we've still got this area here. Maybe if I put in, kind of just zone this up, put this as industry. As I say, I think one of the big challenges of this new DLC is relearning the balances of how things need to be connected and work. And I've put in here, I don't want the, well, make this farming specialization. Should have done the specialization before this actually connected up, but I think we'll be okay. Just like that. I mean, this is not going to be the perfect city, I think, until I've really got the hang of the averages and stats of various things. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge. I think this is part of building really large cities. I think, well, that's a bit. Put a yoga garden in. That's not quite bridged over yet. Okay, let's see what else we can get in. Let's put healthcare in. Don't have any healthcare here, so maybe we'll put some healthcare there, a little bit there, and maybe we'll come in over here. Keep the happiness high, and just check. We're up to 11,000, and we've now reached a megalopolis. I mean, we could put an airport in just for the fun of it. Where would we put an airport in? Other forms of transport have we got? Got blimps, we could put a blimp in. Put an airport in, we'd have to put a road line. Okay. Maybe come this way. Oops, I haven't connected this through, so make a double connection there. I think what I will do is put a we could have an airport out here, and I mean, we've got loads and loads of cash. We've got over 3 million cash. We're earning 35,000 a poke, and this is nice and flat, so it should be okay. And of course we're getting power. Actually, let's put a park, and of course we need water as well. Let's put plumbing in. I think we come straight down. That's, and we'll put this in. Can connect like that. And very tempted just to put in a short metro line or something in here. I mean, we could put a tram line in, but that would be duplication. What else can we put in here? Any of the new forms of transport? Put a train line in. It's a bit overkill, to be honest. For could put this in. I think that's just being silly. I think what we will do is put a, and we'll put another one in about there, I think. Connect it up. Okay. Connect in with that. That in with that, and I think you can connect through like that. Oops, we got problems up here, goes without saying. Right, we've got massive demand for commercial. So let's whack this right the way through here like that. Maybe we road down like through like that. That would just keep things moving forward. And what I want to do is completely fill in this area. And we've got to keep using of the new specialization. This is one of the downsides, to be honest, of scenarios, is that this is not the way I would build the city if I had a choice. I think we'll get garbage collection over here. I don't think they're going to mind. Doesn't actually produce any real pollution. Oh, a little bit of pollution. Okay. Well, it's an airport, so all the utilities get dumped out at an airport, because who wants to live under the footpath of an airport anyway, because there's a big bunch of noise. I think what we probably could do, I mean, we've got making lots and lots of cash. I think what I might do, let's just have a look at some of these here. Actually, we've got electric cars over here, haven't we? I've never really looked at them. So busy. Oops, this is slowed up. The traffic is incredibly low, really. City. Wow. Big hotspot here. That's because of all this traffic coming in and out of here. I mean, I suppose I could. I don't know if I could get a road here. I mean, it'd be nice to connect these two areas up. Could I do that? Stick this back and go down and back up again. That might pull some of the traffic away from this junction up here. Right, so commercials disappeared completely. It's in large quantity of residential now. Don't want a bit of a mistake there, guys. I don't want the and I think you can just come across like that, get this area filling in. I think we'll just have some normal offices here like that. And we haven't put in the stint there. Need to keep an eye on happiness to that 85%. In fact, what I probably need to do now is eye on this. Yeah, we're running at 97% happiness, and maybe we'll just keep whacking the parks in. Actually, let's have some plazas. Do is have a park opposite there, one there, like that. One just corner here, and maybe one there, one there, and maybe we'll have smack in the center like that. Everybody happy, everything going. I think this is where I'm going to cut the video, guys, because I think you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just pushing things through. Welcome back to the City of Peach Trees, guys, and I've been pushing this along quite quickly. You can see here now I'm got 13,000, within 2,000 of completing the scenario. But the city seems to be going through periods of growth and then stagnation. But I think we're driving it along very, very well. We got 2.6 million, and I think it's quite fascinating. I really need to build things up more, and I think what I want to do here is put in a plaza here. I want to build a power bridge over here, like that. That will connect give me a permanent connection between the two parts of the city. The other thing I also want to do here is put a footbridge in, I think, make a connection, because people will walk anywhere, but what they won't do is walk across open space. And I think what we're going to don't want to do that. Actually, I think what I do actually, yeah, I think what I could do is do that and come up like that, cross like that, that. Maybe we'll connect like that, and that go down. That will connect there. That'll give me a nice footbridge connection there, and people will start to actually cross over quite quickly. And I think I'm also going to do another one here, giving your city dwellers a pedestrian access is a very good way to get people to move around the city in relatively short distance, and it also keeps your traffic down, so it's really worth considering doing this. How are we doing? Well, within 1,000 of the area here. Fires, so we need to, yep, no fire coverage. Okay, I think what we're going to do is go big time. I think what we will do is drop a fire station in here. Wow. And maybe we'll have a major police station in here as well. That will fire the demand up again as well. And let's go health, 36,000. Stop there. Pick up the sauna. And I think the sauna can just go there. And I think what we're going to do is put in that there. And that should really start to push the city forward now. I think what we'll do is put this in here like that. And this can curve round under the city. Let's check the public transport. Don't really have any public transport here. Put a tram line in round here as well. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Trams. 2-lane road, upgrade. Of course, it means we're going to lose all our nice trees, but I think there's much I can do about it. And there we are, we've got a megalopolis, and we've opened the monuments. And what I'm going to do is just put this tram line in. Nope, cancel that. No point getting sloppy just because we're getting close to the end. I think what we'll do. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's. And I think what we will do is just put a. Just get around like that. I mean, this shouldn't get that much traffic. And it's going to come across like this. I think what we will do is come up like this. And of course, I'd love to be able to put down a two-way road with a one-way tram on it, but it doesn't work that way. And I think what we will do is come round like this, and I think you come back down like this. Actually, no. I think we're just coming like that. Got power cables there. Come out. In fact, we probably don't need these at all now. I would guess that the power. Oh, nope, the power hasn't bridged across. Oh, it's a daisy. Bit of a fail there, guys. And put in tram line. I think we can start up here. going around the wrong way, aren't I? Oh, I don't know. I think we'll be okay. Like that. Come there. Come there. I'm going to come back the other way. That. Got it nicely spaced out. Put one right opposite the pedestrian access way. There, like that. That will keep. Wow, look at that demand for industry. Massive demand for industry now. Take out these abandoned buildings here. We've still got this demand. Not enough demand for. Yeah, speed this up. I think we're just going to use offices and of course water availability. Okay. Pause. I think we're just going to double down with the water. And we've got clean here. That just might guarantee that I will this area here. And I think what we will do is have ordinary put some ordinary offices at the bottom here like that. Maybe we'll have a wodge. Oh, this is actually filled in now, so let's put offices there. You know, I've neglected this part. Oh, so we've had a fire here, still burning, but we should be okay with that. In fact, let's work on a little bit up here. Maybe we're put in some bit offices here like this, around the top like that. Put in like that, and then we'll run offices right the way top of the city like this. Is near a residential area, so why is that? Oh no, it obviously broke the bus line while that was actually coming through. That should absorb the demand over that side of the city. And doing, I think I'm just going to zone things up now, guys, just to I think we'll just get high density there. And again, we got a, where was the metros there, so what I will do is put a path like that, and that will also connect up with the tram station there. Look, our goals, we are within 900 of gaining the victory, to call it that way, and that's annoying me. So let's take that back there. So that's actually fitted in, and of course what we're going to do is have a look at the monuments. Space elevator, these are all new ones. We've got any new ones? Ultimate recycling part. Construct the bird and bee haven. Okay. Doomsday Vault, well that's there. So there's a new monument, and how do we get the bird and bee haven? That's Central Park. Okay, let's go on, guys, we've got to go for it. Flip there. Oh, it's actually got a road through it. Okay, that's interesting. Probably won't connect now. Okay, let's just pick this up over a bit like that. That road up through that. Have a park like that. I really like that. I think that could make a fantastic centerpiece for the city. And what we need to do is just power connect it. I'll probably do that with minor park like that. I mean, what's the noise factor around it? That'd be an interesting one. Yeah, it's got a couple of really high intensity noisy buildings in it, so that would have an effect. Got demand now for error in here. We will get lodge in there, and of course check the zoning. Yep, I think we can just fill in this area here, that bit there. I think what we could probably do now is curve round, put the gridding on, come across that, put in a road like that. Really cool if you could. Yes. Oh yeah, I like that. I think what we can do is how close we are now. 500 to go, and we can maybe come like that. Throw in a little bit of traffic like that, and maybe we can have a zone in here. Wow, a lot of traffic coming down here. That in here, and maybe we can put in Pine Park here like this, and we'll just put a bit of office space across there. That in this corner. We are most definitely exporting a lot of material. That is going very, very well. I think what I need to do is just keep deleting these buildings. Just to keep the land value up. And again, I'm very tempted to just adjust this by zoning this area here. I think balancing industrial is going to be very, very tricky in the future. Okay, shortage over here. Dealt with that. And what have we got here? Not enough educated workers. Okay, so my education failing. Yes, let's have a quick check. University's okay. High school's low again. Okay, let's pop in. So actually, yeah, wants to go to school next to Central Park. That'd be cool. And go environmentally friendly. I think I'll drop one in there, and maybe we'll have another one just on this corner here. Push up the education, and we'll have out here like that. Really, really start to push the education up. And we'll just put in these. We'll put one there. And got a metro station though. Well, no, I actually put in a tram station so we can There we are, guys. Here, as there's no substitute for a locally produced organic goods, your city is well covered. 25,000, and there we are. It has finished. We have won the scenario. Sorry, it was a little bit of a grind on this end part, guys, but we got here. So we constructed the 10 different parks and plazas, 15,000 squares of organic and locally produced specialisation, average citizen happiness over 85, and a population of 50,000. So we got there. I wouldn't say that this was the most challenging of scenarios, but it was very, very interesting. And I think what I'm going to be doing, guys, is I am definitely going to set out to build a large city so that I can mix up all these zones. But that will be after I've completed the other two scenarios in this DLC, because I have this personal target that I will complete all the scenarios that are released as part of Cities Skylines DLCs. And I think that's it, guys. I think these power stations are phenomenal. As I say, there's not enough buyers for products. I just don't. I think we need to get to the bottom of this. Why this generic industry? It's almost like we need more specialization. I think that's something that I'm going to need to look into, is getting in some more of these specializations, especially maybe oil. And I think that's going to be the subject for another city. And I think this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the series. Hope you found it interesting. Again, as I said in the previous videos, any hints and tips about this? I mean, what is your experiences with these new zonings? Do you think it's out of balance? But this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the series. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.